Okay, let's talk about the why and how of prospecting. Now, here's some random facts. 12% of homeowners are considering selling in any given year. Of the people you talk to, 1 in 9 is considering moving within 1 year. First-time homebuyers account for 32% of all sales in 2017. If you talk to 10 unknown people a day, you should put at least 15 to 20 into your CRM every month and have one listing or sale in that month. Now, most real estate agents prospect to get a listing or sale today. And there are some tools in advertising whose sole purpose is to do just that. Now, I will not talk about them. Well, maybe I'll make one statement about them. The interesting thing is that those tools are throwing away all of the money you could be putting in the bank by not focusing on entering contact information in a CRM every day. Now, we talk more about a CRM in the next lesson. Now, you're doing some kind of prospecting now, and please don't stop. But do think about prospecting in a different way. Think about creating relationships, not about making a sale and not about getting a listing. Prospecting is a chore and a process. It's a chore because it's something you have to do all day, every day. And you do it with every person you meet and every client you talk to. It's got to be followed by a process, though. It's got to be followed by a process if it is to be of true value to you. Your number one job should be to get every person's contact information for your CRM or your mailing list for follow-up. And by the way, we're going to do that in lesson 6. The why of this is simple. It is those 12% of homeowners that are considering selling this year. It is the 1 in 9 who's considering moving within 1 year. And it certainly is the first-time home buyers, which account for 32%. And the average homeowner moves every 3 to 5 years. Now, you know these averages. But if everybody's honest, most real estate agents prospect for deals today and are ignoring the future. They're crippling themselves by not creating relationships with those that will need them in a few years. What we're talking about here does not address the way you are prospecting now. What we'll look at here are 2 added methods you must use if you're going to reach your desired place in your business. First is the consistent use of the ghost messaging process you're testing now. Using it will bring you some listings and sales right away, yes, but its real value lies in creating the basis for making long-lasting relationships. Second is the use of LinkedIn. Now, why LinkedIn? 2 main reasons. First, the people on LinkedIn have above average income. Using LinkedIn search, you can narrow your search so you are talking to the kind of person you want to do business with. And to be successful in LinkedIn, you need to create a good LinkedIn profile. And here's a link that will help. Actually, the link is in the last chapter, but I'm giving you a link that's going to help. And the title of it is How to Write a Great LinkedIn Profile. You don't have to write this down. Like I said, it's in chapter 9. Also, we're going to have more on this in lesson 6, which deals with creating authority. Once your profile is in place, follow this outline. 1. Search for your perfect prospect. 2. Save the search to a downloaded file. 3. Send a connection request to that list. 4. To those that connect, send a thank you note. And then to those who respond, send a message asking a question. Number 6, to those that respond, make an offer and connect offline. If they respond with a yes, fulfill the offer and put them in your CRM or follow-up list. If they say no, ask if you can stay in touch offline, then put them in follow-up. Adding connections is where it all starts. It's what broadens your ability to request to be connected with other people. Once connected to someone, you are allowed to ask to connect with that connections. It exponentially grows the number of people you can talk to. I currently have 2,400 connections, and that gives me access to almost 1 million people. Now be sure and always connect with the Lions. A Lion is somebody that has thousands of connections already and will never turn down a connection request. The good news about this process is that it can be done with a free LinkedIn account, and most of it can be done almost on autopilot. Now, I want you to check out the LI Client Igniter in Chapter 9. In all cases, get your conversations offline as soon as possible. Now, another necessary tool you must have in prospecting is a good appointment calendar. The one I use is from Schedule Once, and again, find that in Chapter 9. This calendar will sync with a Google Calendar, and it can be set up to automatically send reminder messages to the person you have an appointment with by email or by SMS messenger to a cell phone. The calendar is online and can be accessed from any computer or cell phone.